arch and need to be a feature. But when you do repetition of anything, repetition of artwork, repetition of a design detail, it just creates a very strong impact. One of the things you think about when you are creating a space that's learning on both sort of, antiquated things from past and then emerging that with modern is that you really want to mix materials and you also want to make things really interesting. We also loved mixed metals. However, in this space, we did a lot of brass. So there's little touches of that in the lights, there's touches of that around the bar, and then we came up this like really cool light fixture above the bar, which again kind of speaks to that old warm charm with the brass and the tassels, but it's done in a really contemporary way. I always loved putting plants in space. It breathes a lot of light into space. And then the other thing that we really loved in here, the details that we loved, is the banquettes. The banquettes have like the mixes of leather and vinyl, and different patterns, and different colors. There's interesting details on the back of them with screen details that make them interesting. When selecting a lighting, we like to think about it alongside the furniture. So when we're thinking about lighting, we want to think about wall sconces, we want to think about up lights, down lights, general lighting. So there is a lot of different lighting is here. Of course I have mentioned, so bar we love the tassels lights above the bar. That is the nice thing about dropping lighting from the ceiling is that you are creating a delineation. But then also help to add, you are not just like filling the walls with meaningless art. They really are the art on walls and they also highlight some of the architecture in the space. So our design process is started with a design discovery meeting, where we spent 3 or 4 hours really getting to know our client. And that is always this kind of marry between form and function as well. I always sort of say that anyone can design a beautiful space, like any designer can do that, but not everyone could design a beautiful space that is both functional and beautiful. How do we look, for example, to a Moroccan market, and how do we pull color from that market so that it feels really authentic?